It's me, Mustang Rebuilder. It's Saturday. You know what Saturday is for me. Whatever I grind goes to my tool money. But I noticed on Facebook, on some forums, a lot of new guys are asking questions, and some guys get irritated. I'm not. I'll tell you the answers to it. They want to know, hey, how do I charge? What do I charge? Okay? Well, to be honest with you, it depends where you live in the United States. I've said this before. Different areas are more expensive. You live in LA, California, high end. I mean, even your gas costs more. Let's say I pay $1.80, under $2 for a gallon of diesel. Okay, and way under $2 for gasoline. So it is cheaper where I live. Okay, and I live in the Midwest. Okay, I live in Oklahoma. Now, if you live in the East Coast, same thing. Very expensive fuel and all. Northern, I don't know what it is in like Michigan, or I don't know what it is in Florida. You know, but I know in some states, Louisiana, guys are doing stumps very, very cheap with tow behinds. And you know, God bless them. They know their area. They know what they want to charge. Hey, that's their business, okay? For me, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. Contractors, I charge $3 a diameter inch. Residential customers that call me off of Google or referrals or whatever, they get $3.50 a diameter inch. Now, there is another way to charge, okay? Like I got called to large jobs. Like last year I did a golf course. It was a PGA golf course. I got called in. They had a they were under the crunch. They had well over a $20 million budget, and they had a time frame they had to get this golf course done in. So they called me in, and they had their own stump grinder on premises, but they called me in, and then I brought my brother in, okay, because I had a time frame. And then they also gave me restrictions. They said I couldn't grind after 11 in the morning. I had to grind between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. And anytime there's a golfer coming by on a cart, I had to stop, shut down, wait for them to finish golfing through, and then start up and go again, okay? But that job was very profitable because they needed me, and they know that I provide a real good service, and I would show up, okay? We did basically 5 days of stump grinding, and a day is 8 hours, okay? They paid me $20,000, okay? I split the money right in half with my brother. He brought his machine in, he did the work, just as like I did, and that's the way I operate. Another video, I'll tell you how I built my business, and how I treated the guys that worked with me, not just fair, but I made it where it was impossible for them to say no to me, okay? I spread the wealth. That's just the way I am, okay? Other guys would say I'm a freaking idiot for doing the way I did it. But you know what? I'm blessed. And I only got a year and some change left, and I'm out of this business. Because I saved a ton of money, and it'll pay me revenues that come in just like I'm stump grinding, and I'll be sitting home on my, you know, on my ass in my shop. But today, I'm going to turn this around, show you where I'm at, and there's another way to charge, okay? This job could have been done with a 252 Vermeer, you know, a 27 horsepower machine, or a smaller horsepower, not a hand swing, but a hydraulically swung machine, okay? Hand swing, you'd have to be built like Hercules to hand swing what I'm doing, all right? But let me turn around and I'll talk to you through it, and I'll show you what it is. There's my 2550, big booty Judy, okay? You see the red flag sticking out of there, or I guess they're pink or whatever, all right? The homeowner, and I'm on an estate, basically a compound, okay? Iron gates to get in here or whatever. It's a 200-acre estate, and they clear out a little section at a time, all right? And even after they bulldoze, clean it or whatever, then they still got to go through and they pick out trees that made it or didn't make it, okay? I'm growing mostly small oaks and cedars, what I'm grinding. And I'm not going deep. I'm only going maybe 4 inches deep because they just wanted to where a brush hog could come through here, or a gigantic riding mower, and not hit these, okay? So you see this, it's hard to see, but there's flags everywhere, okay? I probably already did 50 stumps. Over this crest is another group. So I go slowly. I start at one end of this property, and it's all marked for me. I just walk with the machine. I got my headset on, listen to music or talk radio, and pop them, okay? I come out here about every 3 to 4 months, so I give this person a deal. If I was to charge them by a diameter inch for every one of these stinking stumps, it'd be a tremendous amount of money. And I know they don't have it. They got money, but they don't have that, okay? And I like working here because I come here on Saturdays. They pay me, bam, right when I'm done, okay? They pay me with greenbacks. Now, here's the deal. On some jobs, I will price you, they'll ask me, what's your day rate? Or what's your half a day rate? I come here for a half a day. A half a day to me is 4 hours of grinding. I charge $600 for 4 hours. You want me for a day to grind, I even take it a 30-minute break. I don't milk them or whatever. I give them 8 hours and it's $1,200, okay? Different parts of the country, you might say, God dang, are you doing it so cheap? Or some other guys might be saying, damn, you're raking it in. All right, so $1,200 for the day, $600 for a half, which is 4 hours. All right, these people take really, 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 really good care of me. All right, I just walk along my machine. This ground is so dry today to where if I turn around and show you the rest of my body, I look like off the Peanuts cartoon, a dust bowl, sweat and mud on me, just from the sweat and the dirt hitting. Another thing to talk to you guys about is, you want to know about pricing? I told you $3 a diameter inch. But here's the deal. If you're coming out to a 10-inch stump or something like this, all right, this is probably a 6-inch stump, 5-inch stump, all right, you got to have a minimum to come out to a person's property to do that small stump. My minimum is $60, okay? Other parts of the country, who knows what it is, 100 or more or whatever, they come and do it. But I used to be 50. But now that I'm on my way out and been established a long time, 20-something years, I charge them, you know, a minimum. To come out is $60. And I come out, when I come out to do an estimate, I always bring my machine, whether it's my big one, small one, whatever's on the trailer. And basically my trailer is hooked up to that truck 99.9% of the time. And I drag the machine there, I do the estimate, and if a customer's like, well, I don't know, I'm going to call someone else, you know, I got flexibility. I'm already there. So I'll tell you what, I'll do it for 50. Or if it's a big job, whatever, I could come off, I said, you know what, here's another thing. I'll give you a senior citizen discount, which, you know what that is? Contractor price, okay? Or if it's a homeowner, I'll tell them this. All right, hey, I'll give you contractor price, all right? Bam, I got it, I do it. I didn't waste my gas going out there to do an estimate, okay? So hey, it's just a quick little video. By the way, click the like button, make a comment, as long as it's proper and, you know, constructive for all the guys to learn. If you got a question about this business or you want to get in it, I've had a lot of great questions coming in and people emailing me because they're kind of afraid to put it out there in public. I'll answer it, okay? Hang around, you know, there's going to be a question for a sticker. You know, my stickers, they say, if you're not learning something new every day, you must be dead, right? And I've had so much great response from it. So the contest for the sticker, when I get home, take a shower, I'll review the video. I'll post it 5 more minutes of me talking about, I'll pick a movie and some kind of car or motorcycle question that you got to answer to win the sticker, all right? God bless you all, and I'll see you back in a few minutes when, not a few minutes, it'll be a few minutes for you, but it'll be a few hours for me when I get home cleaned up, all right? Talk to you soon. Okay, we're home, we're cleaned up. It's time for the question for the sticker, and some of you first time ever are looking at this. Yeah, the rules for the sticker contest will be listed in the description. I take the first 2 people to answer the question correctly, and it's open to anyone in the world, okay? I don't care from, like I say, from Timbuktu to Kalamazoo, whatever. And the sticker is the saying that I came up with, remember, if you're not learning anything, something new every day, you must be dead. All right. And every week, whoever wins, and then I asked you if you win, and I mail you the sticker. When you get the sticker, take a picture with it, or take a picture where you put it, and then I post you in the next video, which I'll be posting the winner of this from last week. And there's been a bunch of people, so it's like delayed. When you get, I have to wait for your email back with your picture, the sticker, and all. So I always put the name of the people. All right, this week's question, it's from a TV show called The Walking Dead. See, I went to a modern deal instead of an old movie. There's a character named Daryl that drives a motorcycle in it. Now, the first motorcycle, I'm not asking about it. I'm asking about the second motorcycle, which came out in season 8. So you have to do a little bit of looking on the internet to see what it was. Okay, I want to know what it was actually based off of. I need to know what year and make and model that they started to, because the motorcycle is made up of a bunch of, but the base model is made of a particular that they started to build. It's a Frankenstein bike, which basically means it's built with all different parts. Okay. But you'll understand. You got to do a little bit digging on the internet to find out about it. There's a bunch of videos out there. I'll put a link to a video that shows the motorcycle being made, but in there they don't tell you the base what it was based on. Okay, so I need to know what year, model it is, that the main frame and the motor and all is from, and the model, and the manufacturer. So it's very simple. Like, let's just say hypothetically it was a 1958 Harley, whatever, electric glide or whatever. That's basically what I'm talking about. Okay, so you got the question, and remember, in order to win, though, the rules will be in the description. You got to be a subscriber, okay, and you got to make a comment. And the comment will be the answer to this question. Okay. And you have to like and be a subscriber. So very simple. It's no big thing. All right. I want to thank everybody who takes the time to watch the end of the video that I make and answer these questions. And you guys really make my day. And I appreciate your time you take out to watch my videos, because I answer every comment that I get. And basically, sometimes I base the next video or future video on a comment. Someone maybe send me an email or whatever, a long question. I said, well, hey, that might be a good point to put out. Okay, like this video that you just saw today was about pricing. And pricing goes everywhere. It depends on what part of the country or the world you're in. So good thing to do is know what people are charging where you live, so you can go and, you got to do your research. I can't do it for you. I just tell you what it is for me here. Okay, so you got to put a little effort in yourself. Okay, I can only hold your hand so far. Okay, and also a lot of these tips and stuff I'm giving you, or I'll give you some financial tips in the future if you want them. So make a comment about it. If you want to know some things about finance, I'll gladly try to teach you how I did it. And I've become very well off doing some of the things I do, and I'm teaching my son and my niece and nephew the future of it. Not necessarily my business, but some of the same aspects that apply to any business, or how to become what I call wealthy in life. Okay, and then wealth means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Okay, my idea of wealthy might be totally different than what your idea of wealthy is. All right. At the end of this entire video series, when I shut down my business, perhaps I might show you what my house looks like. Some of you might think like, no big deal. Some of you might think, hey, it's a goal for me too. Okay. That's what I want. I want to spread the wealth. Okay. A lot of people say that, why would a wealthy guy want to teach someone else how to become wealthy? Why wouldn't he want to keep it to himself? And I'll tell you, a person who used to tell me that all the time. It was my father. He thought that I should keep it a secret. And even my brother thinks that way too. I'm different, I only got so many days left on this earth, and I want as many people as I can help prosper. Okay, and that's why I'm teaching my son, my niece, and my nephew, because they've shown interest. They want to put in the effort. I've got a young man that's a firefighter, and he's a relative of my neighbor who happened to work for me on the job and off the job in my business, and now owns his own stump grinding company, who I'll be handing the keys over to my business, and I won't even charge him for it. I'm just going to give it to him. That's just the way I believe. Some people might think I'm a fool, but you know what? I've been blessed. And in this time, in this age of all the craziness going on, I don't want to bore you or anything, but you know what? Us guys out there, the blue collar guy and all that's working, we don't have time for nonsense. Okay? We go to work, we come home, we provide for our families. We take care of those that, that are in our circle, of life, you know. If you listen, don't get mad at me for saying this, but if you got time to protest it late at night and throw things and tear down things of America or your country because it's happening across the world, where the hell are you getting your money? How the hell are you able to do that and feed yourself? Who's feeding you? Okay? Because all I know is the guys that work with me or around me and all, we ain't got time for the bull. Okay? So, anyway, I'm sorry. I put that out there, but I talked to the working man. And, you know, I love you guys. You know, I've been in the ditches. Okay? I've eaten food with dirt all over my hands, and I sit in a trench. My old job, you know, I was a captain, but I still ate in a ditch with my men. I didn't stand up in a chief's car. In the military, would have been, I wouldn't have been with the company officers and all. I stayed with my men. Anyway, enough of bull. God bless you, and I look forward to who can answer the question, huh? Some of you watch it to the end, some of you don't. So I understand. I may bore some of you. But those I haven't bored, God bless you, and thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. That's why I answer everything from you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And once again, God bless you, no matter what country you're from. And remember, in YouTube land, in my shop, we all bleed the same color blood. God bless you again. Bye. See you next time.